What is going on, everyone? Thank you for checking out another SGN video where it's all sim all the time. And I am back with another 2K22 slider video for you guys. This is 2 to 3 months sooner than I anticipated. 2K dropped a patch that really screwed up how the CPU plays, and it took me a while to fix it, but I got that fixed. Unfortunately, I don't really like dropping slider videos this close to each other, but it is what it is. Hopefully this video lasts for longer than the last one does, because just like you guys, man, I want to enjoy my MBA. I want to enjoy my experience, and it's hard to do that if 2K is dropping updates that screw things up. So I'm going to go over the changes for you guys. There are a few, but in case you are new to the channel, new to my sliders, I'm going to go through all the sliders so you're not missing out on anything. But before we get into that, real quick, man, I got a couple shout outs. I want to shout out Pierre, aka PB the Plug. He has been using my settings and sliders for a year, and he's pushed people and shouted me out a whole lot on his social media, on his YouTube channel, and I am highly grateful for that, man. I've seen a ton of growth, and so I just want to say thank you to you for that. And he's put other people on the Through the Wire podcast onto me, like Kenny, who used his sliders in one of his most recent videos, and had a lot of people curious about the sliders. They enjoyed the gameplay, and they in turn came to my channel because he linked my video in his description, which I'm highly appreciative. So I don't know if he'll see this video or not, but just in case, I want to say thank you to you. And then also, Josh, a part of the Through the Wire podcast. If you don't follow him on Twitter, you're gonna want to. His is at @JoshGotJuice_, which I will drop in the description. The reason why is because just like Kenny and Pierre, he plays on 2K Cam. And if you guys aren't aware, I make these for Broadcast Cam, and he has been helping me create some sliders for those of you who do not like broadcast and want to stay on 2K. And he's going to have all those updates. And so if you aren't already, make sure you are go follow him on Twitter, because he's going to drop the updates to my slider set for you guys using 2K Cam. And a huge shout out to him, man. We've been DMing each other like literally nonstop, coming up with a solution for you guys on 2K Cam to get a good realistic experience. But because of the camera angle, it does make certain things different as far as difficulty, and we want you guys to have that challenge as well. So big shout out to him. Make sure you check out his content on Twitter. So outside of that, guys, hopefully you're subscribed to the channel. If not, please do. It helps me out. Like the video, I appreciate it. Otherwise, let's go ahead and get into the sliders and the settings. So the first thing, if you guys are not familiar with it, these are based off of real player percentage. That's it. That's it. And basically the reason is because once you learn someone's shot, it's game over. So that allows you to play with a poorly rated player where you learn their shot and you're dropping 30 points, and it makes the challenge kind of go away. Typically, I do use real player percentage for free throw as well. Now, that patch that dropped that screwed up everything else has affected this as well. So even with the difficulty set to 100, you're pretty much making every single free throw. So I think for the meantime, we're going to go to user timing. But just know that I prefer real player percentage if it ever gets back to, how it should have been. Everything else is kind of user preference. Other than defensive assist strength should be at 0. I do recommend, if you're on broadcast cam, that you use camera relative for pro stick, for everything pro stick related. And if you're on 2K cam, use absolute. Again, these are not designed for 2K cam. So if you use 2K cam, you will have a different experience. But that's why my boy Josh is going to hook you guys up with what he's cooking up over there. As just changes to my slider set. So this is what you guys are going to want for your controller settings. Outside of that, there's really not much else besides the actual sliders. So let's go ahead and get those for you. So one thing I want to talk about before we get too far into the sliders is, guys, treat these as a base. These are not going to be one size fit all, because everyone's going to use a different team. Everyone's going to have a different skill level as far as running offense, getting players open, skills on the sticks, things of that nature. So keep in mind that if you use these for 5 or 6 games and you're noticing that you're shooting too well overall, or the CPU is not shooting good enough, or things like that, just reach out to me, man. Hit me up on Twitter, hit me up in the comment section below, hit me up on the Discord, whatever is easier for you. Reach out to me and tell me what exactly your issue is, and I will send you some information to make a fix to that, so you're not getting bored and you have a good experience. So, but otherwise, guys, that is it for me. I do thank you for checking out the video, and yeah, as always, stay tuned to the next one. Peace.